Why did you quit triathlon? So many reasons, but probably the main reason I quit was I was done with spending my life training hard in the gym, pushing my body to the absolute limit, just so I could beat somebody on race day. Like, who gives a shit if you beat someone on a race? Who cares if you come first? People tell me they came first or second in a race. I'm like, I don't even care. Like, why do I care if I come first or second? Who cares if I come third? Who cares if I come 10th? Who cares? Like, who cares? So I quit because I didn't feel good beating people as well. When I won a race, I came first. I didn't feel good to win because I'm like, oh, I feel bad for the person in second place or third place. And then when I didn't win, I came second or third, or fourth or fifth or 10th, whatever, or 100th, I was pissed because I didn't win. So either way, it was lose-lose. So really, like, there's a lot of reasons, but those are three of the biggest ones. Another one is it's not a minimalistic sport at all. There's so much equipment needed. You need your running equipment, you need your biking equipment, you need your swimming equipment. On a race day, you got to go like the day before to set up. And then you got to go extra early in the morning on the race day. It's an intense sport. There's so much to it. You really have to dedicate your life to it. If you want to be good at it, it's like business. If you want to be good at it, you really have to dedicate your life to it. You can't just do it haphazardly. If you want to be good at it, you got to really, really take it seriously. Plus, I never liked cycling anyway. I only biked so that I could I only biked quickly so I could get off the damn bike so I could run. And as I mentioned earlier, swimming, I never enjoyed getting in the pool or getting in the lake. I just enjoyed the actual swimming process itself. So it was always a struggle for me there. But I was just done wasting my life trying to beat somebody on race day. And I remember thinking one day when the gun went off, I was standing in the lake ready to start the swim, and the gun went off. It was like 3, 2, 1, go. I just stood there. I was like, I don't even want to do this anymore. Everyone's like going in front of me, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go. I slowly walked in and just swam really slow and biked. And as I'm biking, I'll never forget, I was on the bike, and I was like, I'd rather be at home right now making a YouTube video than trying to beat all these people on the bike. And I got off the bike, and as I was running, I was like, I just want to go home and like run. Like, I don't need to do triathlon anymore. I can just run. That's why I quit triathlon. Didn't feel like competing. I'd rather create. A really great audiobook, by the way, that like probably planted the seed for me, that got me to quit triathlon when I did. And I listened to this audiobook when I first got into triathlon too. Like, I listened to this audiobook, not even an audiobook, it's a freaking YouTube video you can find. It's just the audio version of it. It's called The Case Against Competition by Alfie Kohn. It's so good. He talks about how, like, humans, we're way better when we create and when we cooperate versus compete. The Case Against Competition. He talks about how, like, you should never have like competitive games. Just make everything cooperative. Because like, we play games, why? For fun, right? It's like, okay, if it's fun, then let's just cooperate. Let's play cooperative games versus me beat you. And I feel this way when playing video games with my friends. Like, when I'm playing Mario Kart or even like ping pong, if I win, I feel bad because my friend just lost. And I can tell he's upset or she's upset. It's always a guy. It's never actually a girl. I can tell he's upset because I just won. But when I lose, I'm pissed because I didn't win. I'm like, God, I tried my hardest. I still didn't win. This sucks. So I'd rather do a cooperative game. So it's like me and my friend, when we're racing, we're trying to beat the computer. That's super fun. Like, as long as like he comes first and I come second, we're good. Or he comes first and I come second, we're good. Like, we just both need to win together. That's super fun. Or it's like in soccer, when you're juggling the ball, to see how many passes you can get back and forth with your teammates before the ball hits the ground, like when you're juggling, that's really fun. So I'd rather cooperate than compete. And even in running, like, you look at the marathon world record, this is a perfect example. All the best marathon runners in the world, they usually go to these running races and try and compete, try and beat each other. And they never get a world record because they're busy trying to compete each other. The marathon world record, it was done with a team of people trying to help the marathon runner get the fastest time possible. So they ran as a group with the goal of helping this one guy get the under 2-hour marathon. So it was a group effort, not a competition. And he was saying that, he's like, in sports, he's like, we can beat all the world records if we just cooperate rather than try and compete. So the case against competition. Great audio. You can find it on YouTube.